Jesus claimed divinity, why do they say Jesus is God? Why do they say Jesus is God? So it is not matching. It is not matching with the Quran. It's not matching with the Bible. They are deceiving the people. Jesus never claimed divinity. So my argument is, I agree with you, what is matching with the Quran and the Bible? We follow, but the Quran never says Jesus is God. So why are they misguiding the people? Can you point out a single verse in the Bible, unequivocal verse, unambiguous verse, where Jesus, peace be upon him, himself says he's God? Do you believe Jesus is God? I'm asking you, brother. Okay, now let's come to you. Forget about the other Christian. Forget about the other. Let's talk about you and me. Do you believe Jesus is God, or is he a messenger of God?
You know,
I'm asking you a simple question. Do you believe Jesus is God? Yes or no?
I believe that Jesus is Lord, and I also believe that Jesus
Yes.
is a messenger from God, because it was God that came to the world through a body. I see Jesus as
I'm
God
asking you
who
one
came to the
question.
world through human
I'm not
flesh.
asking explanation. Became flesh. Where it is mentioned?
No, I said I believe that Jesus is God who came to the world through human flesh. But actually, I'm not debating.
Where is this mentioned? Where is this mentioned in the Bible? Where it is mentioned? And you are talking. What you are talking, I'll tell you. What you are talking is Gospel of John, chapter number 1. I can give you. Where you are talking from, this is not the words of Jesus. We are talking that Jesus came as the Word and the Word became flesh, correct? You want me to give the reply?
What do you say?
Do you want me to give the reply? What you are quoting, first of all, is not the words of Jesus. What you are quoting is Gospel of John, chapter number 1, verse number 1. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. Correct?
Right.
Then down the line, after a few verses, the Word became flesh.
You're right.
Correct, you're right.
Correct.
Who said this? Did Jesus say this?
I admired your knowledge.
You don't know, I know. I'm a student of comparative religion. This is not the words of Jesus. This first verse, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word became God, is the writing of a Jewish by the name of Philo of Alexandria. He wrote it before Jesus Christ was born, and before John, and he did not attribute any divinity to it. The person who wrote is not John also. It's not Jesus. It's a Jew by the name of Philo of Alexandria. You read, history will tell you that. Okay. Now you are telling that the Word became God. That means Jesus is God. Now let's analyze. Okay, can't put the Word as God. If I agree with you for your argument, you are saying Word is God, Jesus is God, correct? You said Jesus was the Word, it became flesh, it is God. So let's substitute Word with God. So in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. In the beginning was God. Yes. God was with God.
Was with God. Yeah.
Two gods.
Yes.
Yes, two gods.
Yes,
two gods.
From where?
Mistake. Mistake. God is one. How can there be two gods? I'm explaining to you. Your church will not explain to you. I'm explaining to you. You are a very good Christian.
That's why I love listening
yes,
to you.
Therefore I'm
You
telling
are going deeper.
Yes, that's what I'm explaining to you now. So if you agree that Jesus was the Word and became flesh, and He's God, so let's substitute Word with God. So in the beginning was God, God was with God, God became God. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, let me tell you. Now, you know the Bible is written in Greek and Aramaic. It's not in English.
Yes.
The word for true God, the word for God with a capital G is Hotheos. Hotheos, meaning the God. And there's something like with a small g, means a godly person. There's something like God, the God with a capital G, and a godly person with a small g. Correct? Like how the Bible says Moses was sent as a God to Pharaoh. God means A messenger. Small g. For the true God, the word used is hotheos, Aramaic word. For the small g God, it is tontheos. So in the beginning was the word was with God. That God is hotheos, real God. In the beginning was the word was with God, capital G. And in the beginning was the word was, the beginning was the word was with God, and the word was God. The next God is tontheos, meaning a small God, like Moses, messenger of God. Do you understand? So according to the Bible, it says in the beginning was the word was the true God, and the word became a messenger. So Jesus is a messenger, and that messenger became flesh. No problem. First of all, it's not the saying of Jesus Christ. It's not in red letter. Yet I entertained you. Because I'm a student of the Bible. You are not a student of the Bible. Correct? I'm quoting from my memory.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So according to the Bible also, Jesus was a messenger of God. So I'm asking you a simple question. Point out a single unequivocal statement. Single unambiguous statement from anywhere in the Bible where Jesus said, I am God or worship me, I am ready to accept Christianity. If you can't, you should accept Islam. Accept Islam means believe Jesus is a messenger of God, not God.
I don't really have problem with that.
MashaAllah, no problem.
But I still have another question.
Wait, I'll answer. So you don't have a problem in agreeing that Jesus is a messenger, correct?
I don't have problem with that.
Very
I still
good.
have questions.
Now what's your question? What's your question? One more question.
The question I want to ask you is, but before then, I want you to know that I have deep admiration and respect for Islam and Christian.
MashaAllah.
Correct.
Only verbal respect doesn't carry weight.
Pardon?
Verbal respect doesn't carry weight. It should be practical. Verbal respect. Only by mouth said, it should be with reality.
No.
Yes, it should be from heart.
My heart.
Okay, continue.
However, I have question about religious conversion. I have question about someone converting from one religion to another religion. I have question about somebody converting from one religion to another. And the question is, we have instances where people are converting from Christian to Islam. Tomorrow you wake up, you see one Christian convert to, you have instances where someone will convert from Islam to Christian. Tomorrow you wake up, you see a Christian converting to Islam.
Very good. I asked the brother to ask me directly so that I can hear and I can repeat, so my microphone can be heard better. The brother said he has a deep love for Islam and he respects Islam from bottom of his heart. He was called by his friend. He's asking the question that someday one Muslim converts to Christianity, sometimes the Christian converts to Islam. Why should we convert? What is the reason? Correct? Your main question is why should you convert? Why should we consider one religion desirable better than the other? Is question. Now you go to one school which teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 3. The other school teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. The third school teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Now, student of first school goes to school number 2. First school teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 3. Second school teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Third school teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 5. Brother, which is correct? First, second or third? I'm asking you, you know mathematics? Which is correct? First, second or third? Correct. The school that teaches 2 plus 2 is equal to 4 is correct. Because you know maths. As far as religion is concerned, I know religion very well. As far as maths is concerned, you are very good. So if a person goes from school 1 to school 2, is he doing correct or not? If a person changes from school 1 to school 2, is he doing correct or no? From school number 1, he goes to school number 2.